Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to my kitchen. So I love brownies and I love cookies. Today we're making brownie cookies. It's a simple recipe which is so delicious and so rich in taste, and it's quite easy to make too. Let's start. So we have a lot of chocolate, which only can mean one thing, that this is going to be delicious. And 200 grams of the chocolate I'm going to melt along with my butter here. I have 2 tablespoons of butter. And you can use coconut oil too if you want. Just keep in mind that you can always substitute butter for coconut oil and coconut oil for butter. So if you want to make this more coconutty, you can use coconut oil, but I love butter. Brownies mean 2 things for me, chocolate and butter. So I'm going to melt this on my benmari here. It's important that the water in your pan does not touch the bottom of your glass bowl because we don't want chocolate to burn. We want to go safe. And while that's melting, we'll have some whisking action going on here. And to my stand mixer, I'm adding 2 eggs. I'm adding 100 grams of sugar. I used to make this with, your regular white sugar, and I used to put 150 grams 2-3 years ago. But with time, I've decided to cut the sugar a little. So I'm only using 100 grams and I'm using brown sugar. So in goes brown sugar and some vanilla. And I'm going to whisk this for about 10 minutes. So the chocolate and the butter have melted, and I've whisked the eggs with the sugar for about 10 minutes, and it's really important to do this as long as 10 minutes because that's when your cookies will shape. You'll still have that brownie texture, but it will look like a cookie, so do whisk it for a minimum of 10 minutes. And now what I'm going to do, while whisking it on low speed, I'm going to add my melted chocolate. It's now time for the dry ingredients. I have about 35 grams of flour in front of me, and to that I'm adding about a full teaspoon of baking powder, some salt to balance out that sweetness in the brownie. I'm getting this into my mixer and whisking it on low speed. In goes 150 grams of chocolate. I'm going to whisk it one more time. And our batter is ready. It now looks a lot like a brownie batter, but what we're going to do is I'm going to transfer this to my fridge and I'm going to let it sit in the fridge for an hour. After an hour, it will come to a consistency that we can shape as cookies, and then we'll cook these up. Take a look at this beauty. It looks so good, so rich. The cookie dough has been waiting in the fridge for about an hour and it is really stiffened up. And now what I'm going to do is with my ice cream scoop here, which I use for everything but scooping out ice creams, I'm going to scoop out some of the dough onto my parchment paper, and I'm going to cook this at preheated oven at 170 Celsius degrees for 10 minutes, 11 minutes exactly. I want the cookies to be soft when I take them out of the oven. After I take the cookies out of the oven, I'm going to wait for about 6-7 minutes for them to set, so they're going to be still quite soft when I take them off the oven. And after that, I'll show you how it should look like. And they're done. After I take them out of the oven, I let them wait on the oven tray for about 8 minutes. It smells so delicious. So what will happen is as these cook, they'll kind of, as you can see, get bigger. They'll rise up a little and then they'll flake back downwards, but they're super soft. And I just want to show you the insides. Let me put these up on a plate first. The insides is going to be like really chewy. Now let's take a look inside. Oh my God, look at this. It's so soft and chewy, and you can see that melted chocolate. I just want to eat it, which I will. It's seriously one of the best things that I've ate in a while. The outside there is crunchy, inside is really chewy, and because it's still really hot, you feel that chocolate melt in your mouth. It's so good. I would enjoy this with a cold glass of milk, with coffee, with tea, with anything really. Do get into your kitchen and try this out, and if you do try, don't forget to leave your comments down below. You can find my other videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.